Hi everyone, happy Sunday. Sorry it's taking so long to drop the next series for my phonetics. The last time when we were here, we talked about short vowel sound where we did a, or oo. Then we did short sound. So today we want to look at the long vowel sound. So as you can see on my board, I have the long vowel sound. Sorry, I forgot to name it. This is the long vowel sound. As you can see it from here. Okay, so for our long vowel sounds, let's look at how to pronounce them. As we have our short vowel sound to the we have this one to be and this is the symbol for the R in the phonetics. We have A, and this is the symbol. We have E, this is the symbol also. We have O, and that is the symbol also. And we have the last one, we have U. You can see as I'm pronouncing them, I'm stressing them. Unlike the short vowel sound where you have A, O, the short one, then we have the short sound. In our short vowel sounds, we have 8 short vowel sounds, and for our long vowel sound, we have 5. And so if you look at it, you have your path. I think some but we make mistake when we are calling dictation for children that are just learning to spell sounds and to write. What to pronounce is what they hear. If you tell a child to write pack, and probably you meant this pack, you are saying pack. A child will write short vowel pack. Some that are not well grounded with their CK, they will write this for you, or they might write this for you. But the moment you know this is what you are pronouncing, when you pronounce the word, you have to make it to come out very well. Pack, and you have your turn, you have your feel, you have your fork. On several occasions, I've seen some of my students that they just want to use Queen's English, and I'll be hearing feck, and I told them no, it's not feck. The sound there is not the sound there is o, so it is fork. Then you have your moon, you have it in your oo, the long one. I told you in the short one, you have this also, but you have that one short oo, you have it in book. So for this one, you have moon. Then you have all the transcription here. Now it is not limited to this. There are some that when we now see them, I'm going to rub off the board now. I want to show you the alternative to the sounds. I want to look at the alternative to the sounds. I say, okay, let me use this one. So for the first one, we said we have then we can have this one al giving you you have it in palm. So when you're pronouncing that word, you are not saying palm. The sound al give you the word sound. You also have this this ear, you have it in your word heart. Most of the time when people want to pronounce, they normally neglect the word. It's not a silent sound. It is pronounced, it's just that like you're exhausted. So it is heart. That is what you have there. And going to the next one, there is also this one, short one. You can see it in father. Now, some people say this is a short vowel sound. How come I'm having it as it's supposed to be? It is pronounced it's a long one, but this one there is. So when you're transcribing this one, this is what you have: fa, then your symbol, and your short sound. I told you mostly your er gives you the short sound. So that is on the r. Then you now have on air. You also have alternative for your air. Your alternative in air, you'll be having ir, where you have your best. Some people will say I came first. It is actually first. The ir gives you the air sound. You also have it in ur, heard, not hot, because for those writing, work, you always see some of this sound very confusing there, because the way we pronounce is different from how it is. You will say first, and so when they write first, the first for you to choose the one, you'll be looking for the sound that gives you all sound, of which your first is IR that gives you the air sound. So you have your UR, you also have your OR. Your OR followed by W, and when it follows your W, it gives you the A sound. So you have your work. Some people used to, it came out that time, I can't work, it can't work. They didn't know that they were actually speaking the correct one. It is work, west. Those things, they matter. But in English, don't forget, there are always exception. Then you always have this EAR also. And people will say, I've been hearing people saying, as. No, it is as, the EAR, that gives you the S. Now, if it can be very confusing, because if you go to the first one, you will see the EAR that also gives you the hat. So you need to be careful when you're choosing them. Hear the sound. I told you, always blind yourself to the letter, so hear the sound. Let's quickly go to the E. The E, you have EA. You have it in your MEAT. You have it in IE also, where you have chief, and so on, like that. So when you see any word, all you just have to do is to pronounce the word and what sound can you hear. And the ones that you know that you can actually pronounce, you can also make reference to your dictionary. I think we should stop here for today. Thank you.